video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Tuesday because we have breaking news. So if you guys are ready for the news, the zest, the education, make sure to smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends because I'm so excited to share it all with you, even though things are getting a little bit crazy out here. Some rumble in the jungle, if you know what I mean. But I know what you mean when you say good morning to me, so please say good morning to me in the chat. I'll say good morning to you as you guys check out our three amazing sponsors of the show, which include Cake Wallet, Market Cipher, use code ZESTY for 15% off, and then move your Zest over to Gemini and make sure to trade $100 or more in crypto to get $15 in Bitcoin using my link and code. So please make sure you guys are checking all of those out in the live chat and description. Also, before I say good morning to everybody, actually, I'll say good morning first. And then I want to say some thank yous this morning. Gary, good morning. On multiple platforms. Are you on YouTube as well? I'm looking. I don't see you there yet, Gary. Crypto Farmer, hello, Lee. I think you came on live a little late. No. I'm on time. I started at 9:45, which is, I usually start at 9:43 to 9:45 a.m. Eastern. Lil Red, sorry you're late. Lil Red, you are just on time, my friend. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. We got Mike Volmer, David Bowles, Joe Harvey. Nice to see you, my friend. Ben Splata. We got who else? Boo. Black Hat, good morning. Anthony Finesca, nice to see you. He said that was cool. I liked the little trailer before the live starts. Well, thank you. We got Branko Savage that's listening, and it's evening for him. So thank you for partaking in this. Good evening to you. We have Aquarian done napping. We have Andy S. Top of the morning to you, my friend. We have Mike S. as well. Nice to see you. West is over here. We got Yukio on X. Good morning. Chase Blanchard. Good morning. My girl Alexandra G is here, of course. We got Digi Lasers. Crypto Farmer is on multiple platforms this morning. So is Gary. I see you over here now. We got Nash. Good morning to you, my friend. We have Maureen say, yes, at 17K. Congrats. I came from Frankie Candles. Yes, I'm going to get to you guys in just a minute. Thank you for coming today. I'm going to get to the Frankie Candles. I want to say good morning first before I say thank you to y'all. We got, who else? Sola Hefe, good morning. Squeaky, good morning. Hello, JBZ. We have Tesla Model, Doge, Woo Woo. We have Johnny Paycheck, Chris Aloro. Good morning. Po-Man is here. We got Smoke. Good morning to you, my friends. I feel like that's like the sound of smoke. Okay. I feel like I'm just a little crazy. Okay. Guys, oh, Yelmo said he gave me like, well, thank you, my friend. Oh, my emoji friend's hand sun emoji. Guys, we are getting after it this morning. Please make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. And speaking about subscriber count, we have hit 17,000 subscribers. We're at 17,004. Holy shit. The goal today is 17,010. We're looking to gain 6 more. But I gotta spread some love for a moment. I have to spread some love because last night I was jumping in the Frankie Candles chat as I do from time to time because I freaking love that guy, my paisan and Tony and the whole mafia. And boy, oh boy, I was blown away, my friends. I was blown away. I was astonished here because I was in the stream and then people were like so nice in the chat. They're like, subscribe to Randy. And I was like, holy sheesh, guys, thank you so much. We only got 25 more subscribers until 17K. And you know what Frankie freaking Candles did? You know what my Bing Bong friend, bong. You know what he did? He literally went in his chat and said, friends, subscribe to Randy and get her to 17,000 subscribers. And in an instant, within 2 minutes, oh boy.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yes.
It was done. And so the reason why we are seeing 17,000 subscribers this morning is because of Frankie Candles and the Mafia with all their Fra Diablo sauce. because it's spicy. So thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Candle Mafia, Tony, the fam. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. It was a wild chat in there last night. Golden was freaking going nuts, and all the subscribers came through. So I really appreciate you guys more than you understand. And freaking bing bong to that.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. So thank you very much, and I appreciate you guys. Like, it's an honor. It's an honor. No lie. No lie. So I'm very excited. So thank you. Ivan Hernandez. Hello, everybody in the chat. And Maureen is a part of the Frankie Candles Mafia, so thank you for coming. And I appreciate it. I really do. That was just a lot of love. I was overwhelmed. I was literally like, tears were right there. It was like right there. It was there. I was literally like bawling. And so I really appreciated it, and it just meant a lot to me. So thank you. Hector. Hello, Hector. Guys, if there's anyone that's new to the show today, please make sure you do say that, because I want to give you love, right? Auto cough cough. We got Mickey. Oh, Mickey, thank you for your love. Saul, good morning. Thank you, guys. Raymond is here. Oh gosh, Mike Vecchio. Thank you, guys. Saul with the 50% to the goal. Thank you. Oh boy, I'm just so excited. I'm so happy. Yay. Yeah, that meant a lot to me. So I just wanted to shout that out and thank you to the Candle Mafia. I'll jump in their Discord after this. Now, yeah, I'm gonna put it in their Discord. I'm gonna jump in there after that. I just didn't have time last night. Oh, Saul, again, thank you. All right, guys, we have some stuff going on. We're gonna jump into the charts really quick. We have the red. Woo! People are a little upset about this, but this is the way life goes, and you can't be a little sour child. Like a little, like it's like a Sour Patch Kid, sour sweet gone type thing. Sometimes it gets a little sour, and then it gets sweet. It gets sweet, and then people just be gone because they get scared, because they can't handle it. But it's okay. I'm here to tell you it's okay. And listen, guys, yesterday we did close below the 200-day SMA when the goal was to keep closing above 64K. Unfortunately, we could not do that, but it's okay. I'm here to tell you it's chill. We closed at around 62.8 yesterday, and that's, of course, where we opened today. So we're sitting around right now $62,340, 0.8% in the red. Honestly, I'm not worried. This is just a little tiff we're having with the 200-day SMA, even though typically in the past when we pass it and we close above it for a few days, we do lead to some nice price action. We're going to see what the battle turns out to be this time with the 200-day SMA, as in the past, we've known where we've tested it, rejected it, all throughout kind of here, August of 2023 through October of 2023. And this is where we kind of saw some bullish signals, and it was post-Signature Bank failing and a bunch of other banks that were failing at the time. So I'm very bullish on Bitcoin, and I'm hoping that we do battle this 200-day SMA, fight through her, show her who's boss, and move on up. Bearish scenario to look at right now, because you got to look at the positive, you got to look at the negative. We're in the golden zone right now, between 60 and 64K. We're hoping to hold above 60K. Bearish below 60K, we're looking at 56. Bullish, though, is passing that 200-day SMA, closing above 64K, and trying to aim for at least 67.7. That is the hope. That's always where I'm gonna root for. So with the diamond hands, I agree, right, T-Bone? Yes. And this is what we got to look at, is the red dot as well, because this red dot was just printing upon market Cipher, though it does not worry me. Why? Because Bitcoin's in a really good spot. She's holding above 60K. It's a new range, and it seems as though the range might continue, which is absolutely fine. The VWAP is below the zero line, but the money flow, she's gaining that money flow. As long as we see some green money flow, we see that starting to pick up, that gives me a lot of hope. Maybe this red dot would be temporary. Maybe it's just a little wrench. Maybe it's just a little bit of... Maybe it just wants to rain on your parade. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. The RSI we could take a look at, where we popped off from that neutral. We held that neutral. We chopped it up on the daily with the RSI, and I like that we held the neutral. We popped off into bullish, went a little flat, and retracing, because that was quite a nice jump there. The hope is to stay above the neutral and defend that, and just keep on going from there and stay above 60K is the most hopeful thing. Trader Geo said, when are you going to straighten your hair? For you, I don't do nothing for nobody. He said, diamond hands down to 43K in the next 30 days. So Geo is out here saying we're going to go to 43K. I mean, sheesh, I do have a level that is outlined here at like 43.8. And that's because we did see some selling pressure there in the past when it was back like December of 23, January of 20 of this year. So I don't know. I don't know, Gio. I don't know about 43K. It would definitely wipe people out. We do have a wick low over here from recently. What was this, August 5th? So just the beginning of the month down here at 49. And that definitely shook people to their core and wiped out a lot of longs. So a lot of people got liquidated. But was the big liquidation event here? Was it over here? Is this the last time we are going to see anything close to 40K ever again? That is my question. Friends in the chat, do you ever think we're going to see 40K something Bitcoin ever again? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or 2 and a no emoji. Do you think we're going to see 40K ever again? 1 or yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Let me know. Oh, hello, Crypto Surfer. Andy says something looks different. Must be that 17,000 member glow. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Bing bong. Maureen says my hair is nice. Thank you, Maureen. That's very sweet of you. Apparently, Gio wants to straighten it. I can't even understand. And listen, I can't do it down here in the sunshine state because you see how big this thing is? You see how big this is? You think a straightener's taking that out? No. There's no hope there. And my curly girls in the chat understand that. All right, people think we're going to go down to 40K again. I don't know. Only thing that will save Bitcoin is if I stream my hair. No! Oh my gosh. Wow, a lot of you guys are saying no 40K. No 40K. Guys, please smash the like, share this out with friends, pamp it up. We have a goal of 6 more subscribers. We can do it, guys. 6 more. All right, going on to Ethereum this morning, $2,610 lost. This level where we saw the selling pressure was significant, and that is around 2650. So we're hoping for the best there as well, and to hold that and close above it. However, it seems as though we are below it now, obviously. And we're going to look at 2360. We do have a fresh red dot that is printing upon the market ciphers, bringing our momentum just slightly down today. VWAP, though, is down along with the money flow peaking in the same direction. Don't like it. We need that money flow to pick up on ETH. We saw that we're picking up the money flow and we're in the green for Bitcoin, not for Ethereum, though. And that's surprising to me. I'm not going to lie. Although people have been funding the ETF, and maybe people thought it would be bigger than it was, but I think it was pretty significant, and they're downplaying it just a little bit. We did have a big-ish pump with the RSI, bringing it from bearish to neutral, but it seems as though we could not hold the zest. It just wasn't popping. So now we retrace completely on that move. We're bearish. I'm not bearish in my mentals. I'm bullish in my fundamentals. Hey. Okay, so obviously, like I said, bullish is 2770. We want to target that. That would just make our hearts very warm and fluffy. And even more warm and fluffy is the 200-day SMA that's sitting at 32.55. But meh, just meh. Right, Thirsty, thank you for your gift. Thank you. Y'all are the best. Oh my gosh, shout out to Alexandra G, where she gave a $20 super chat with the little emoji that says gold, woo, yay. Thank you, Alexandra G. She's my G. I appreciate her so much. Listen, and you can even, someone made a good point in the chat, volume. Volume is very important because if you look at the volume, and we kind of went over this the other day, look at the volume in the past with Ethereum. Look at this volume in the past and look where we're at now. We're barely at any volume. Anything. We're down significantly with volume. And you're out here telling me, that we don't have more room to go in the bullish direction. Look how much ETH went up during the last bull market and how much money was there. Look at the volume that was there. Even back in 2017, there was more volume in 2017 than basically all of 2020. Well, not all of 2024, you can't say that. But 2017, significantly more volume than we've seen since, I would say, early 2023. Or you could even say since 2022, after the bull market in 2021. You even see when we hit around the highs for Ethereum. The volume wasn't even that high compared to the lead up from January to May of 2021. So I'm here to tell y'all that we're at minimal volume, but ETH is still $2,600. Imagine if a big influx of volume actually comes in, because we know the selling pressure is minimal. Where is the selling pressure? For Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for a lot of other cryptocurrencies, it's almost, I would say, non-existent. And for you guys to say that, oh, that we have so much room in the downside, I would say the opposite because of the amount of volume. Imagine if we actually get volume. Imagine if we actually get that adoption, if all these people just start absolutely FOMOing. We haven't seen anything. This volume is near flat. Just wait till it picks up. Wait till it picks up. We're not even there yet. We're not even there yet. You could look at Bitcoin, the same. Look at Bitcoin. Zoom out on the volume. Where is it? Where is the volume? We had volume in 2022 in the negative direction because of FTX and nap time. You even look at, again, leading up from December 2020 going into around March of 2021. That was volume. Going back to even 2017, there was more volume then than this year. You could see it so clearly. Wait till the volume actually comes in. We have not seen it yet. We have not seen it yet. People really failed to realize Bitcoin's true price movement has not arrived. Ethereum's true price movement has not arrived. Look at this volume from the past. You can even look at it from the monthly. You could even look at it from the monthly. Not even comparable. You could look at it the weekly. Look at the weekly. Look at this volume. We are not there. We are not there. We kind of hit some lows around here in June of 2023, and we have not gone back up to those 2022, 2020, even 2017 levels of volume. Not there. Just wait and see. We have not seen true price movement with Bitcoin yet. We have not. We have not. Litecoin, you could even say the same. You could look at Litecoin and say the same. Where Litecoin had crazy volume back in 2017, had very nice volume, you could say 2020, 2021, and then now you could look at the volume and it's not a lot. Wait until there's real volume. We have not seen real volume in crypto yet. And people would be shook to hear me say that. No, no, no. No, 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 no. We have not seen real money flow. We have not. So just wait. Be patient. That's why I tell you to keep calm, to hodl on. We're so early. We're so early. People think Bitcoin is volatile. They think that the past, it going up as much as it did, is crazy. We haven't seen absolutely nothing yet. People say that Bitcoin could only go up to $150,000 in the next bull market. Who's to say that? People are like, Bitcoin doesn't have the ability to 5-10x. Whoever says that? Someone who says that is absolutely doubting the power of Bitcoin. I don't doubt anything with Bitcoin. And that's why I always say, buckle up, have a bullish and a bearish case scenario. Make sure maybe you have that Bitcoin that you're never going to let go of, and have another portion that, again, you take those profits from. We haven't seen anything yet. I really hope that you guys are sitting back and understanding that. Buckle up, kids. About to get crazy. Bitcoin's already so expensive. It's already $62,000. Guys, there's only 21 million Bitcoin. There's only 21 million Bitcoin. Who's buying it all? We got the Michael Saylors of the world. We have the BlackRocks of the world. We have the Semler Scientifics, the El Salvadors of the world. And wait till the central banks start to buy Bitcoin. Wait until governments start to stack Bitcoin like El Salvador. We haven't seen anything. Wait till retail FOMOs and people think retail is here. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Litecoin, $62 right now, not in the best of the zest. As I didn't want to see 62. I want to see 75. But that's our bullish scenario. 78 is even more bullish for the 200-day SMA. Bearish, we're looking at $43. We have a fresh red dot that is just printed and red money flow yet again with the VWAP headed in that direction. Oh boy, oh boy. RSI is choppy, and hopefully we'll go back up to neutral and head to bullish. That's the only thing I can hope here. Not much has changed. Not much. Not much. And if you guys would like any chart requests, please have them in your noggin and bring them to the end of the show. I see someone's asking me for ICP. Please remind me later. I have to get into the news now because I ranted for a million years about Bitcoin price. But I'm telling you guys, get ready. We haven't seen any real volume yet, and it's gonna get wild. It's gonna get absolutely wild. People are not ready. I don't even think the chartery people are ready. No way. No way. Good morning, everyone. I see people popping in. I appreciate all of y'all. Please make sure you guys smash the likes. Let's get 150 likes, 150 live viewers. We really want to gain some subscribers today and pamp it up.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
All right. People are fighting us all over the place, like Citibank saying the crypto market has been struggling since Ether ETFs have been approved. And that's where I was saying, like with Ethereum before, there's major FUD for Ethereum right now, which is why I feel as though it's not popping. The crypto market, they say, according to Citibank, has been struggling since the launch of spot ETFs for ETH on July 23rd. It's only been a month, you darn people. The bank noted that other risk assets have also been weak over this period. This is classic. This is like the JP Morgan article. Oh, the crypto market don't do good because ETH ETF. Guys, come on. You look at the past month in price action. Yes. Are we happy that we took a big dip? No, we're not happy. We're not happy, but we're also not mad because we had an extreme run-up with Ethereum that this retrace, if you zoom out on the situation, makes sense. Number can't always go up. People wanted to FOMO over the ETH ETF. People were also selling the news. This was something that I think the market was prepared for psychologically. People were prepared for, and this just makes perfect sense where the price is. Do we want $4,000 Ethereum? Absolutely. Did we get there? Ever so slightly, yes. Will we hopefully go back there eventually? Yes. So am I nervous about ETH? Is the market weak? No. ETH is still up 57% in the past year. You could look at Bitcoin, still up 137% in the past year. To me, that is not a struggling market. Is it a struggling market in your opinion? Maybe yours differs from mine. I just don't see how it all lines up. So as Citibank is calling us weak, calling us feeble, I'm just kidding, I'm just being dramatic, but as they call us weak and that the ETH ETF has made the crypto market struggle, the NASDAQ, breaking news this morning, friends and family. Breaking news this morning as the NASDAQ seeks the SEC approval for Bitcoin index options. Will it happen? Will Gary Gensler become the huckster to the highest degree to not let it happen? I am curious, what is next for Bitcoin index options? Will the TradFi space embrace us? Well, we're here to break it all down. I love that music, man. Okay, so here's the story. The NASDAQ is seeking the green light from regulators to launch and trade options on a Bitcoin index, the exchange operator said just before it came live. The SEC has yet to approve options based on any of the individual ETFs tied to the spot Bitcoin prices that made their debut this January, including a NASDAQ application to trade options on BlackRock's $21.3 billion iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF. The proposed index options, which are listed derivatives offering a quick and inexpensive way to amplify exposure to Bitcoin on an index that would give institutional investors and traders an alternative way to hedge their exposure in the world's largest cryptocurrency. Quote, 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 it's important for options on Bitcoin to be available for this asset class to be fully normalized. This is according to Matt Hugan, the chief investment officer for Bitwise. He says we're missing a part of the liquidity picture that ETF options would provide. They say here that the listed derivatives, which are options, give the holder the right to buy or sell an asset, such as a stock or ETF, at a predetermined price by set date. They offer traders a cheap way to amplify their purchasing power, while institutional investors use them to hedge risk. The proposed Bitcoin index options on NASDAQ would track the CME-CF Bitcoin real-time index. And while waiting for regulators to approve or deny this, traders have turned to other products such as the recent leveraged ETFs tied to Bitcoin and options on those funds. I wonder if these traders are also going to MicroStrategy as they have their leveraged ETF. Is that what it is? Hold on. MSTRX. I think that's what it is. Wow, what is it? I gotta find it. I don't know why that doesn't come up. It's the same ticker. Hold on, MicroStrategy. All right, I'll find more on that later. But definitely interesting stuff going on, and interested to see where it goes next, and if the SEC is going to cause some issues. Because I know people wanted options. People were also asking the same thing about Ethereum. However, the SEC holds back on every single thing that they do. And it worries me just a little bit. As we do have a lot of battles with the SEC this morning, as per my thumbnail, where people are under fire from the SEC, and maybe some aren't any longer. And we're going to break down who is going down. Oh, MSTX, is that the ticker? Hold on. Hold. Yes, this was it. The leveraged MicroStrategy ETF, MSTX, is the ticker. Attracts $127 million in 6 days. 6 days. So that's where I think also some liquidity might go while people are waiting for something like this. But yeah, MicroStrategy, making all the moves. Thank you, my friend in the chat. All right. So speaking of the SEC, I have a lot of stuff to get to today. I'm telling y'all, the news is packed. But we got to jump into the SEC and everything that's happening with them because they're absolutely buck wild. Hold on. Buckle up. Cha-ching, cha-choo. Right, Ian? Thank you. Is the SEC and Gary Gensler a huckster?
Fraudsters. Scam artists.
Ponzi
schemes.
Well, maybe. There's 3 specific cases that we're going to break down today. 3 of them. First is some FUD that they sprinkle in there, and all of this is honestly FUD. The first one being that the SEC charged 2 brothers within a $60 million Ponzi scam using a crypto platform. Who are these brothers? What happens here? Let's read. Boop, 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 boop. The SEC has charged brothers Jonathan and Tanner Adam of attempting to defraud more than 80 investors with a $60 million Ponzi scheme involving a crypto asset trading platform announced on Monday. The SEC also obtained emergency asset freezes against Jonathan Adam, a resident of Angleton, Texas, and his brother Tanner Adam, a resident of Miami, and against their respective entities, GCZ Global LLC and Triton Financial Group LLC. They claim between January of last year and June of this year, the brothers allegedly lured victims with a promise of up to $13 0.5% monthly returns. The complaint alleges that the duo falsely told investors that Jonathan Adam had created a bot that operated a crypto asset trading platform which could identify arbitrage trading opportunities. They also allege that Tanner Adam used the funds to build a $30 million condominium in Miami, while Jonathan used at least $480,000 of investor funds to purchase recreational vehicles. Jonathan also didn't sell investors or tell them that he had previously been convicted of 3 counts of securities fraud. They're seeking the SEC permanent injunctions, disgorgement of ill-gotten gains with prejudgment interest, and civil penalties against the brothers. Which means that if they're being hucksters themselves, then maybe they need to get that squared away. But you could say that this is bullish and that you could catch bad actors from every industry, and especially crypto, which they claim is something that you can't catch anybody on. If you are doing bad things with crypto, oh, come on, bro. That is silly, darn silly. You know these people are going to find you. Why? Because the blockchain is transparent. Every single thing you do using blockchain is out there and easily traceable. So if you're a bad actor and you want to try to pull some sneaky stuff, oh boy, it's not going to work. These brothers trying to funnel money through other things, that's not going to work. Just the way it goes. Just the way it goes. And so the SEC has another case. So we had these brothers. What a mess. What a mess. Never heard of them. But now we have the SEC versus Kraken. The SEC's case against Kraken is going to move to trial. Hold on. TikTok, I can't see you. Darn. Okay, hold on. I need to fix my TikTok because I can't see you on my screen. But I'll do that in just a minute. Hold on. The SEC's case against Kraken is going to proceed to trial according to a California judge. And we know that California is not the most friendly to crypto, but there were a few things that came out of this case that are worth noting. Okay. Here's the news, and here's the news, which is the most confusing story I think I've read today because I read it like 30 times, and I'm still a little bit lost there. Still a little bit lost. Thank you. The fact that they came after Kraken and were like, oh, some of your things are security. Some of them were not. What in the world does that mean? What?
Bruh.
Maybe you guys will call me crazy. Maybe you guys will say that I'm just losing it. I don't know. Maybe you'll tell me I'm losing it. Okay. So the SEC's lawsuit is going to proceed to trial after the SEC alleged that the crypto exchange violated federal securities laws by failing to register as a broker, clearinghouse, or exchange, which how in the world do you register when there's no way to register? When there are no laws in place? I would like the answers to that. I would. And they said in the complaint, it requested that Kraken be permanently enjoined from further securities violations as well as disgorgement of its ill-gotten gains and civil penalties. They're just one of the exchanges that they're trying to regulate by enforcement, which I'll remind you does not work. And now Kraken's motion to dismiss the SEC's case has also been denied. Denied! In a ruling the other day, the district court judge William H. Orrick of the Northern District of California wrote that the SEC has plausibly alleged that at least some of the cryptocurrency transaction that Kraken facilitates on its network constitute investment contracts and therefore securities and are accordingly subject to securities laws. How in the world do they say that some of the crypto transactions are securities? Which ones? Which coins? Which tokens? And why do they qualify as securities? Where are the explanations? What really is the clincher here, and what makes my brain steam is this: that Kraken had their motion to dismiss and argue that the SEC failed to state a claim, which is true. Where in the world is the securities? Because they said that the cryptocurrencies do not meet the definition of a security as defined by the Howey test. However, the judge tended to agree with that and saying that the cryptocurrencies named by the SEC in the lawsuit were not themselves investment contracts. So are they securities or are they not? Which transactions are securities? Which network or cryptocurrencies constitute as an investment contract? Explain this to me, please. I feel like I have steam coming out of my ears. Kraken, Marco from Kraken, the chief legal officer, he sees this as somewhat of a win, which is correct in some way. He tweeted the other day, we'll put this in book mode. Today, the federal court for California, as a matter of law, it ruled that none of the tokens trading on Kraken are securities. He says that this is a significant win for Kraken, and that the principle of clarity and for crypto users everywhere. But it says that some are securities, so I don't know how this is much clarity. I'm so confused on that. The court found that the SEC's self-serving invention of the crypto asset security concept to be unclear at best and confusing at worst, which is true. Where are the definitions? They also called out the SEC's strawman tactics, wondering aloud and on the record why the SEC consistently mischaracterizes Kraken's position as requiring a written contract for there to be a security. Yet the court still permitted the case to proceed. How? Fundamentally, the court in Kraken's case made the same distinction as in Ripple. A token isn't a security, but agreements around a token could be. Which agreements are there? The SEC unqualifiedly lost on this tokens are securities theory and will not be permitted to rely on it going forward. Instead, which is important, they need to prove for every alleged transaction on Kraken that the Howey test factors are satisfied. Yes, freaking yes. 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 He goes on to say that they're looking forward to continuing the case, that Kraken will win, and that he says that that ruling confirms what we've been saying, that the SEC cannot credibly regulate crypto by enforcement. To deliver clarity to the industry, protect consumers, and foster growth, Congress must pass a comprehensive market structure framework. Marco, what a king. What a king. What a king. Shout out to Marco. What a wise man, and it's true. So the fact that they can't rely and say, oh, this is a security, they have to now explain why is it a security, which we haven't seen in the past. We've also seen, speaking about the past, Coinbase has stressed this issue to the courts as well, was trying to pressure almost the SEC into giving us answers as to how regulation would work. However, the SEC says that's not happening. We're not doing that. There's no reason for it. And how did judge agree with them on that? That is mean. That is not right. Because we should be able to understand the thought process behind these people that are trying to steal our jobs. People at Binance in the US, are they paying their salaries when they had to fire 2/3 of the staff at least? Because of the scrutiny from the SEC? No. Does the SEC help replace any jobs that they cut because of coming after crypto companies? No. Do they take any of that money and give it back to the people that work there so maybe they could survive a few months while looking for another job? No. So there's so many people that are at a loss from the SEC, and they're collecting taxpayer money to come after people with no real laws or fundamental basis to do so. Why are you able to come after people internationally when they don't even live here? How come you're after crypto exchanges when they're not even based in this country? How can you come after a crypto exchange saying that certain things are securities and they're an unregistered broker when there's no laws as to what a security is? There's no laws on how to even register. When someone does go and try to have a conversation with the SEC, they come after them with the Wells notice and try to sue them. So where's the conversation? Where's the clarity? Absolutely nowhere, and it's an abomination. of the American system. There's no checks and balances when it comes to people that we did not vote for making decisions for us. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You could say I'm wrong. That's okay. That is A-okay.
Oh, yeah!
Guys, we have 96 likes. Pimp up 4 more. Let's get that 100. When did we vote for all of these people? I would like to know. I would like to know. Moving on. Because we just battled with 2 random brothers. We talked about Kraken, and I hope they win this case. I sure hope they do. They deserve it. And they're really one of the most compliant exchanges in this space and have been in this country for gosh knows how long before they even thought of making laws and coming after people. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Speaking of another exchange, there's another really good platform that was sought after and taken away from us too soon. And that's because the SEC was battling with Abra. And I know Bill from Abra. He's been on my show. He is a wonderful person, an absolutely wonderful person. And I appreciate him. So shout out to Bill from Abra. He's the CEO. And he did tweet something about this yesterday. So we're going to read the article, what happened here. But also we'll dive into Bill and his thoughts as well. Here's the breaking news, and give me some Gary Gensler emojis here. Give me some Garys. Give me them Garys. Give me them Garys. Fire Gary. Fire Gary. All right. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Magic Son. Thank you, guys. Here we go. The SEC settled. So while they're battling Kraken, taking them to trial, they settled with Abra. But still, we lost a big part of Abra, and I miss them. Freaking Abra. Abra, we miss you. Here we go. Shout out to Bill. What a cool dude. Going on. Woo-woo. Starting in 2020, we saw that the investment platform of Abra and the lender began offering their Abra Earn to customers, promising high levels of returns for letting them use their assets. The SEC seconded its complaint. At one point, the program had about $600 million, and almost $500 million was from U.S. investors. Also, for at least 2 years, they operated as an investment company without registering. How do you register? Okay. The company, which accepted the sanction without admitting or denying allegations, consented to the prohibition from violating securities registration rules and whatever civil penalties a court deems appropriate. They already similarly settled with 25 states for operating without licenses and agreed to return as much as $82 million to customers in the U.S. Right here, we see from Stacy, the Associate Director of the SEC's Division of Enforcement, second his statement, Abra sold nearly $500 million of securities in the U.S. without complying with registration laws designed to ensure that investors have sufficient, accurate information to make informed decisions before they invest. She added that the agencies governed by economic realities, not cosmetic labels. Holy. What is an economic reality? What is an economic reality? When in reality, I don't know if she's in reality, but I don't see any laws. I don't see any way to register. Oh my gosh. Patience. Monday's action is Abra's second SEC settlement after they agreed to pay $150,000 each to it and the CFTC in 2020 to end in its investigation into its swaps product. Poor Abra. And this is what Bill said, because Bill's a king and stuff. He said, "We're pleased to announce Abra has decided to sign a settlement agreement with the SEC related to our earlier Abra Earn offering. Abra Earn was wound down for U.S. users some time ago, and all assets plus interest were returned to customers." Amen. Go walk, sir. What a king. See, they returned the money, as they should. good actor. No U.S. retail customers were harmed, and none lost any assets via the offering. Abra Private now offers digital asset services in the U.S., include both yield and staking services as a registered investment advisor, and is growing nicely. Sir Abra, I can't. I just gotta give him love. So this is what they tried to do. They took away earn from retail. They took away making money on money for retail. And they didn't do anything wrong. All money was returned, so good actor right there. But now they're making Abra Private, the service Abra Private, that offers to registered like institutions, which, again, good for Abra, good for Bill that they still have a business and they can operate in some way. But also, that's not what they wanted to do, as they wanted to serve the retail. And they want to take everything away from retail. That is what the SEC should call the real economic reality, is that they want to take everything away from you. They don't want people like us to make money, because if we make money, we have more power. We fix the money, we fix the world. That's what they don't want. I don't know. Maybe, again, maybe I'm Delulu. Maybe I'm crazy. Pickleboo, because I see you. I don't know. Maybe I'm Delulu. Put Delulu emojis in the chat. Am I losing my noodle? Put a noodle emoji in the chat. Please let me know. I don't know. I just guess I went off. I guess I just went off. I don't know. We have a lot of news, too, to keep breaking down. Because if we keep fixing the money, we will keep fixing the world. Now, before I get into free speech and all of that stuff, we still have one more case I want to talk about, which is Celsius. Celsius's bankruptcy plan administrator paid out over $2.5 billion. So it seems as though Celsius got some bag, and they're going to give out that bag. We'll see if people really get all their money back, right, Saul? Celsius's bankruptcy administrator distributed more than $2.53 billion to some 251,000 creditors in its first status report on the payouts. The disbursements were made in liquid crypto and cash at January 16 prices. They cover roughly 2/3 of all eligible creditors of the crypto lender by number, and about 93% of the eligible value, and another 121,000 eligible creditors with an average distribution of approximately $1,500 have yet to successfully claim their distributions. So it seems as though they're paying out some sort of money. It's only 2/3 of the creditors, 93% of the eligible value. How many people are really left out? And what is really 93% if you had a lot of money on there? See, not like Gemini, not like Abra, that everyone gets their money back. No. And Celsius was all tied up. Celsius was the definition of sus. Is that it? Also, guys, taking ganders, we have huge news, an absolute bombshell. And what is that? That people are going to admit some things. And I was even saying it going into 2024 that this right here, this year of 2024 is the year of truth. And we know what the truth is, and they called us crazy for it. Censorship. That happened. And it's still happening. And who admitted to being forced to censor their platform, to tell people that they can't have a voice? Oh, that was Mark Zuckerberg. And he wrote a letter saying that he was working and regrets working with this current admin to censor information related to the COVID thing. We're gonna not talk about that. But I gotta kind of skirt around my words here. Sorry. Because, see, this is what I have to do. I have to skirt around my words. Grr, rawr. So here's the letter that Mark wrote which is outright wild. And it seems as though there's a huge jump in his attitude lately, and I wonder why, because we're leading up to an important marathon in November. He says, Chairman Jordan, I appreciate the committee's interest in content moderation on online platforms. As you are aware, Meta has produced thousands of documents as part of your investigation. There's a lot to talk about right now around how the US Gov interacts with companies like Meta. And I want to be clear about our position. Our platforms are for everyone. We're about promoting speech and helping people connect in a safe and secure way. As part of this, we regularly hear from governments around the world and others with various concerns. In 2021, senior officials from the Bye-Bye, including the house that is painted white, repeatedly pressured our teams for months to get rid of certain COVID content, including humor and satire, and expressed a lot of frustration with our teams when we didn't agree. Ultimately, it was our decisions whether or not to take content down. And we own our decisions, including those COVID-related changes we made to our enforcement in the wake of the pressure. I believe the Gov pressure was wrong, and I regret that we were not more outspoken. I also think we made some choices that, with the benefit of hindsight and new information, we wouldn't make today. Like I said to our teams at the time, I feel strongly that we should not compromise our content standards due to pressure from any admin in either direction. And we're ready to push back if something like this happens again. Holy wow. This man changed the scope of how 2020 and 2021 went, but he has the audacity to come out now and say that he regrets it. How in the world do you regret it now, and are you looking to change it? Are you not going to hold back crypto content? Are you not going to hold back every single person that uses your platform that says things that obviously they did not like? They said in a separate situation, the FBI warned us about a potential Russia. I'm trying to say in a different way so that it doesn't get clipped. Disinformation operation about the BiFam and Burisma in the lead up to the 2020 marathon. That fall, when we saw a New York Post story reporting on corrupt allegations involving the then Dem marathon runner Bye-Bye's family, we sent that story to fact checkers for review and temporarily demoted it while waiting for a reply. It's since been made clear that the reporting was not that disinformation, and in retrospect, we shouldn't have demoted the story. We changed our policies and processes to make sure this doesn't happen again. For instance, we no longer temporarily demote things in the US while waiting for fact checkers. Who are the fact checkers? Who are the fact checkers? Should they be held responsible? Who are the fact checkers? And why do they have the audacity to say that their side is right when they're not? And they haven't been. Anything related to anything that was slightly controversial, and they even said including humor and satire, they took away because they don't want you to have free speech. And so now Mark coming out and saying that he made a mistake, is it too late? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or 2 and a no emoji. Is it too late? Because he also knows that there was contributions he made during the last marathon cycle to support electoral infrastructure. Oh gosh, oh boy, is it too late for Mark to redeem himself? So we'll have a great day. Is it too late for him to redeem himself? And with all the nasty things that went on those platforms that are still going on, that they're actually coming after the Telegram CEO for, how is that fair? How is that fair? Where Mark just goes, gives a hearing, and he walks away. Yet the Telegram CEO is getting sought after because he actually has a real free speech platform that he didn't want anyone to have a backdoor to. But does it seem as though maybe they had a backdoor to Meta? Interesting. Now, RFK had something to say on the subject with Mark Z. He said that it looks like he has joined the ranks of the crazy conspiracy theorist who claims that the Bye-Bye clan pressured Facebook to censor dissent during that time in 2020. Mark flipping sides. Will people forgive him? Put that in the chat. Shout out to OC. Shout out to Tradefly. Shout out to my Army Piper. Shout out to my Piper Academy. Frat Mama's here for you for news. Yep. Oh, yeah, they just pressured us and we regret it. We should have been more outspoken. You should have done something then. But you had to wait until Elon bought X to have some sort of free speech and to give people a voice for you to now flip your switch. Like, nothing shocks me in this world. Nothing. Now, speaking of censorship, sip your coffee. We have 11 more likes for 125. Pamp it up. We also have a goal of 4 more subscribers, so let's make sure we're liking and subscribing here. Here's the problem now, is that we got the Telegram CEO, and Telegram itself under scrutiny. This man, poor Pavel Durov, picked up in France because they say that he is not moderating his platform correctly, when the same things they're accusing him of is more. And you can say Mark Z has done more, and those platforms have done more of that than Telegram. But how can you blame the CEO for people that are using their technology incorrectly? We know that cars have been used incorrectly for bad things. Yet, are they coming after the CEOs of all these car companies saying it's your fault that somebody drove a car into somewhere dangerous or hurt somebody with a vehicle? Like, you cannot do that. That's the same equivalent of what people are doing to the Telegram CEO. How can he look at every single message? That's impossible. That also goes back on what he was talking about with privacy, free speech, and that he didn't want to give a backdoor to these governments, which is absolutely the way. And if there's bad actors, people will find them. Now, the president of France, people are saying that this was a politically motivated decision to arrest Sir Durov. However, the president has the audacity to say that it's not. How is it that he says this? Why is it okay? And it's because that we're losing Europe. We need free speech, not just for the United States, but the entire world, and they're limiting that everywhere. He says, I have seen false information regarding France following the arrest of Pavel Durov, and France is deeply committed to the freedom of expression and communication, to innovation, and to the spirit of entrepreneurship. It will remain so. In a state governed by the rule of law, freedoms are upheld within a legal framework, both on social media and in real life, to protect citizens and respect their fundamental rights. It is up to the judiciary in full independence to enforce the law. The arrest of the president of Telegram on French soil took place as part of an ongoing judicial investigation. It is in no way a political decision, and it's up to the judges to rule on the matter. And it's true, even Elon commented and says it would be helpful to the global public to understand more details about why he was arrested. Elon is an absolute baller for commenting on this, because technically these people could come after him too, as the EU sent Elon a letter threatening him over having Donnie T on his spaces with him. We are fighting a big fight, my friends. Get ready. Buckle up. This is how we have to motivate ourselves, because we see things like this, we see injustice, and we have to fight the said injustice. And the way I do that is by acquiring cryptocurrency and putting it in my wallet, so that way I know that if somebody tries to take my voice away, they really can't, because I have something that I could spread money. And what is money? Information. It is value, and it is energy. And as long as we could spread our energy throughout the world, as long as we could spread our message and our information, our value around the world, that is what matters. And as we see the clampdown on social media, we see the clampdown on our speech, we know that we still have outlets to do so. We have to make sure we have people understand how to do this. We have to make sure people are aware of the travesties going on and how we can fix them. We have time. not much left, but we can do it. And I fully believe in this industry. I fully believe in the world. And I believe with my whole entire heart, and I'm not going to cry right now, that there is so much more good than bad. And we're seeing the negative, but there's so much more positive. So I ask every single one of you to believe in yourselves. I ask every single one of you to gear up and take that inner fighter, that inner warrior, and get after it. Spread these messages to your friends, your family. Talk about these things. Talk about these global events. Because the more people understand, the more people look to solve. And we can solve this. I'm so sure that we can. And it's going to take some time. It's going to take some grit. And it's going to take some effort. But that's why Satoshi had the idea of proof of work. Because you put in that work and you see the proof that comes out of it. You see that reward. And with crypto and with mining, that's Bitcoin, that's your reward. Free speech is your reward. And as we put in that work, we put in that effort, we do that adoption of information, of cryptocurrency, of blockchain, of free speech, people will learn to embrace that. And we will fight. We will fix the money. We will fix the world. And we will fix humanity's issues. We can do it. I know we could. And we're already doing it. By the fact with barely any volume, Bitcoin's at $62,000. Guys, realize how strong we are. We are so strong. It is so inevitable that we win this fight. And it will be peaceful because there is no war you need to fight to help Bitcoin. There is no war you need to fight in any violence that needs to occur to give Bitcoin its value like fiat currencies. Bitcoin isn't designed to fail like fiat currencies. It's designed to prosper and empower people so that you go back to the white paper and you really read that so that we could spread money peer-to-peer with no financial institutions in between to tell us no. Satoshi going back to the Genesis block, putting that news headline in there about the chancellor on the brink of bailout for banks. This is what we need to focus on. It's the freedom. It's the fundamentals. It's the fundamentals of this country, of your natural human rights of life, liberty, and property. Do not let it slip. Do not let people take it away from you. There's no one that's going to make it for you but you. And us as a community, we're going to do that together. Be empowered. Be here. Be happy. Let's get after it because that's the only way. The only way we're going to make it is if we work together. And if you work with yourself. Because as long as you believe in yourself, you could believe in others. And that way we could do things and make a change. We need to make a change. We will make that change. We are making that change. And one of the biggest things I see right now that breaks my heart to an unbearable degree, and I almost was moved to tears this morning, was watching this video from Tigran's wife. Who was Tigran? He is the man that is held hostage in Nigeria. He is a former federal IRS agent that has changed the IRS with billions of dollars seized on their behalf, went to Binance to work for them. So that way he could do the same, which is compliance, which is anti-money laundering. And he has no decision-making power at the company, yet was sent to Nigeria to have a meeting. The Nigerian government kidnapped him. He is now in jail. He is now about to have his case heard a month early, but he is barely physically there. Before we get to Tigran's wife and the heartbreaking video that she put out, we have to read about what's going on with his trial. Hashtag free Tigran in the chat. Free this man. This is the definition of injustice and corruption. As they have blamed Binance for the deterioration of the native currency of Nigeria, the Naira, which was nothing related to Binance, except a blame placed on them and a money grab that they did not go through with. Nigeria's money laundering case against crypto exchange Binance detained Executive Tigran and fugitive Nadeem will resume on September 2nd, a month earlier than planned after defense lawyers asked for the trial to be brought forward, according to his family, Tigran. According to a hearing, it's going to be set for October 11th, and they were detained in February. And, quote, in detention, he has been denied access to appropriate medical care and is now in so much pain from a herniated disc in his back he can no longer walk. This is from a family spokesperson. And he's now not allowed to use a wheelchair, although he cannot walk. So this man is in trying to word this nicely, very bad condition. Barely living in peace, if any peace at all. And they don't care. And this is one of the most heartbreaking things. This is a minute video from Yuki, who is the wife of Tigran.
It has been 6 months since I last saw my husband, since our children last held their father's hand. Tigran Gambaryan, my husband and a former U.S. federal agent, has now been detained in a Nigerian prison for half a year. His health is deteriorating to the point where he can no longer walk. Between bouts of malaria, pneumonia, and the unimaginable mental toll of his detention, he is now reaching the point of no return. He needs immediate medical treatments or risks permanent damage. For 6 months, my life, my living nightmare, has been filled with pleas. Pleas to the Nigerian government, pleas to the US government, pleas to the media, pleas to anyone who will listen. I have been pleading for their mercy, for their understanding, for their humanity. And right now, I am pleading to you. I am asking for your help and for your advocacy. On behalf of my family, please help me bring my husband home. Thank you.
Free Tigran. And I had to play that video from his wife. Once I saw it, I could not ignore it. Free Tigran, bring him home. And he is already 6 months in detention from the Nigerian government. Please save Tigran. Please save him. I will speak about him until he's free. Every update that I get, I will give. Because he deserves that. He deserves that. Breaks my heart, man. Breaks my heart. Now, it's hard for me to move forward from that because it hurts. It hurts. Please make sure that you guys are taking a gander at this now because I have to move on, and it breaks my heart to do that. But also, if you guys have any chart requests, please make sure you guys are sending those to me, and I'll get to a few of them. We have PayPal stablecoin, guys, that hit $1 billion market cap as incentives boost activity on Solana. I would like to know, do you guys even use PayPal stablecoin? It's like $1 billion market cap, but I haven't heard one person that says they use it. Do you use PayPal stablecoin? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or a 2 and a no emoji. This is one I can't understand, but it's out here. With no regulatory issues, by the way. It seems as though
Huckster
have ignored it. And taking a look here, PayPal giant, well, payments giant PayPal has had their PayPal stablecoin, the PYUSD, that surpassed $1 billion market cap last week. Issued in conjunction with fintech company Paxos, PYUSD achieved this milestone as it more than doubled in its supply since June. Do you guys use it? I don't know. Do you guys use PayPal stablecoin? And people were a little shook by the stablecoin, but it seems as though people are using it. Maybe. See? And it's funny how Binance's stablecoin issued by Paxos could not exist, and it was within the top 3 of the largest stablecoins, yet, oh, it got wiped out. Now, oh, PayPal can have their stable. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Uh-oh. Wow. If you guys have any chart requests, please give them to me. Please, 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 please. I'm gonna get into those now. I saw someone was requesting ICP at the beginning of the show. I could go to that. Where is it? Where's my ICP? Beautiful. Okay. So we have ICP today that has their their red dot printed here on market Cipher, bringing the momentum down ever so slightly. Money flow is about to hit that zero line. Will it do? Will it do? VWAP is down just a little bit today below that zero line. And we also have a neutral-ish, slightly bullish RSI. Will it hold? Will it hold? Bearish level to watch is $6.60. It's $6.60 or $6.55. Bullish scenario is that $9.96, and even more so $10 because it's a major psychological level for ICP holders. All right, guys. One more like for 125. All right, Bitnuendo wants some ton coin. Let's do some ton. I just did some ICP. Let's do ton. Is this enough data? I don't think so. I don't like that. Okay, that is better. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, I already had a chart here. I didn't even remember. I was like, hold on, let me check this really quick. Excuse me. All right, give me a second. 1 second. Okay. So we have right here the ton coin chart, which has had a struggle since the arrest of the CEO. Now, we're $5.46 right now, up 6.5%. Seems as though the money flow took a dip, obviously, because the CEO got arrested, but seems it might curve back up. VWAP is already moving its way back up. Momentum is down, though. RSI almost hit that oversold. Maybe the selling pressure was relieved and making its way back up. We did battle the 200-day SMA and reject it yesterday, where we closed around $5.12. So we're trying to make our way back. We already gained around 20-30 cents. Bearish level to watch is $4.31. Bullish level is passing the 200-day SMA and looking for $6.20 and approaching those all-time highs, which is at $8. A little bit of a minute away, but we want to pass the 200-day SMA more short-term. Right, band gain. Meninja, same sheesh, different day. Yep. Let's see. Why do I feel like I've had this chart? No, I guess not. Hold on. I'm trying to look at a lithium right now. Give me a minute. I really thought I had this. Darn. Wow. I just got played by myself. I got played. Although I am a little worried for lithium here. 6 cents right now, down 0.5%. Rejected the 200-day SMA around here in June, have not made our way back. Bearish level to watch is that 2 cents, almost 2.5, just below that. And bullish, you want to pass that 200-day SMA at 10 cents, almost 11, which is a crazy psychological level, and bullishly go to 17 cents, which is asking for a lot. But you would need that volume, and I don't see any, really. You could look at it, it's pretty flat. Even the money flow is telling you that it's picking up ever so slightly, but still not significant. VWAP is down, red dot printing on the momentum, which seems like it's taking a little bit of a hit, and we might break below this neutral and go bearish with the RSI, but best hope is that you don't. And you want to head back up to that 10, 11 cent 200-day SMA. Meninja, thank you for that 100 emoji. Appreciate you. Oh, it's the wrong chart. Is it really? Did I make a mistake? Oh, yes, I did. That's alpha. I make a mistake. See, that's my bad. I put ALPH instead of... Wait, no. Am I crazy? Oh, okay. They have the same... Okay. I see. I got confused. Sorry. Okay, I have the right one now. See, it popped up and it confused me. And so, okay. Now, all right. So now we have the real lithium. It's not like misleading. I think that's a little misleading. Because I see, like, you could see my screen where I got confused because I was just looking for a certain chart on Binance. And so that's where it went wrong. So I apologize. Okay. So Lithium rejected the 200-day SMA pretty strongly back here, July 19th. We're at $1.78, down 4%. Bearish level to watch is that 163. And it seems as though it wants to curve back up and hit that 200-day SMA. You would hope that it does. As the money flow is creeping up, VWAP looks okay, and the momentum looks like it's shot up like a crazy person. So is it overextended? Will there be a red dot printing? I'm interested to know, as we did climb up quite decently with this RSI into the bullish era, Will it continue upwards towards overbought? Or will it kind of cool off? Seems as though it was a big run, though. But those are your levels to watch. Bullishly is 233, passing that 200-day SMA at $2.14. And bearish, you're looking at $1.63. Hello, Teddy with the rose. Thank you, thank you. 614 crypto. I do not have any information on that. I do not. Hello, Michael Cartwright. Welcome to the show. Who else is here? Meninja's chillin'. Kenny Lim said XRP stablecoin. Yeah. So XRP is still 59 cents, but holding above the 200-day SMA, which is ideally what you want. And bearishly, you're looking at 54.5 cents. Bullishly, you're looking at 64. Still the same. What's going on here? Meninja gifted a membership. Aww. Thank you. Raining love upon the chat. Thank you. Thank you for the membership, Ray. I appreciate it. Let's check the subscribers. Let's check the subscribers. Guys, 3 more today. We almost did it. Pump it up. Meninja, another membership. Let's go. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Reading more love on the chat. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gosh, crazy. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you so much. How many likes do we have? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, we have 127. Can we get 3 more for 130? Reading more. Oh, sorry. I started playing myself. Can we get 3 more likes? Pumping up 3 more likes. We can do it. Oh, guys. This is crazy. Crazy stuff going on. But I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. I really do. Guys, 2 more likes. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? We're at 128. Here we do it. Everyone at the same time. Everyone at the same time, bing bong.
Bing bong.
And hit the like. Ready? Hold on. Hold on. Everyone's going to hit the like. Everyone's going to hit the like. In 3, 2, 1. Stamp it. Hit the like. Go, 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 go. Everyone at the same time. Create a rush. Go. You can do it right now. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. We can do it. Did we do it? Did that work? Did we rain love? You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Let's look at the poll. We need some poll results. Do you believe in free speech is the poll? 70% of you guys said yes, it's a basic human right. And 25% of you guys said, I believe in Emma. Aww. That's very nice. That's very nice. We need 1 more like. 1 more. 1 more. Are we going to hit that 1 more like? 1 more. Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do 1 more?
Oh, baby.
Did we do it? We did it! We did it! Oh my gosh. Yay!
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Get after it on this fine Tuesday. We're going to kill the game. We're going to take over the world with love and positivity. So thank you guys so much. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. If you haven't yet, please make sure you smash the like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends. Check out our amazing sponsors. Market Cipher, use code ZESTY for 15% off. Gemini, trade $100 in crypto, get $15 in Bitcoin. And then look at Cake Wallet to store your crypto safely. Have an amazing day. I appreciate every single one of you. Smash the like, subscribe, share. Yay, Zesty, woohoo! See you later, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Stay zesty. Peace. Also, thank you for 17,000 subscribers. Thanks again to Frankie Candles and the traders. Woo! Mafia, woo!